Celebrating today International Nurses Day by bringing back a nurse who danced her way into our hearts during the early days of the pandemic.
Dance, dance, dance.
Unforgettable. California nurse Anna Wilkinson volunteered for weeks at Harlem Hospital at the height of the pandemic here in the city. Nurse Wilkinson continues to spread her cheer wherever she is needed. And this morning, we find her in the town of Lviv in Ukraine on her very latest mission. Good morning, Nurse Anna, and happy International Nurses Day. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much. I am doing well.
It's so good to see you.
Yes. And when did you arrive in the Ukraine? How long will you be there?
I arrived a week and a half ago, and I will be here for 3 weeks.
You continue. It was one of my favorite interviews of all time. Of my whole career was you. And I've been following you on social media and getting your updates. And it was a struggle to get to where you are right now, right? It was a journey to get to leave. So what are the conditions like right now at the hospitals in Ukraine and kind of the journey you took to get there?
Well, I actually flew into Poland, and from Warsaw, I went to another town. And from there, we actually bring a team that we deliver medical supplies all over Ukraine, and which includes Lviv. Next week, we're hitting Odessa and Kyiv. And so, and then once we deliver the supplies, because it takes hours to get into, to deliver these supplies, and we try to move to the next little city and hit rural areas too, because it's not only the big cities that are getting hit, it's all the small cities that don't have any supplies at all. So the hospital conditions are very poor in the rural areas. And I mean, electricity is hard, water is hard to get. And so we're doing all our best to deliver all these medical supplies. And as well, I'm also working on the border of Ukraine and Poland to do medical assessments and give out medications as well.
Wow, I can't imagine how great the need is there. What is a day like for you? Like, how long are your hours? You mentioned the challenges, just being able to get the necessary supplies.
Well, we all work every day. There's occasionally we have one day off, but it's really, there's some of us that work 14 to 18 hours just to deliver these supplies or work on the border, because we have tons of refugees, 10,000 coming in, and not only do they not know what medical attention they need, they forgot to bring their medications and everything, or even the children are severely sick as well, doing that journey coming into the border as well. So we're very busy.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, there's so much need right there, which is why you went in the first place, right? But I was following on your social media, Anna, and you said COVID was an issue as well, right? Some rising COVID cases as well. How is that, on top of the war, right? Then there's a global pandemic happening. So there's just layer upon layer here. How are you kind of navigating around it all?
Well, it's a lot of education that we're trying to teach the family. And unfortunately, I do have a translator that is helping me translate about educating wearing our masks, hand washing. Although we have all these symptoms that are related to COVID, its testing is an issue. Yeah. And on top of that, we're at the refugee center, and there's thousands and thousands. So it's hard to move everybody and separate them as well.
Wow.
So Anna, obviously we all love you. We all feel like we know you. You have a special place in all of our hearts, but you do have family that care about you very much. What is it like when you tell them that you're going to all of these different locations, especially finding yourself in Ukraine?
Oh, you know what? We might have her shot may have just frozen. She is in oh, no, we got you. Are we back?
Okay. Yes, right here.
Okay, good. Did you hear the question?
Yes, my husband and my kids are my rock, and they call me every day to check on me. And when I went into Ukraine, my husband's like, you know, just keep texting me and make sure you're okay. I mean, my husband's my best friend, and my
Yeah.
kids are too. And I know my kids are proud of me. And they always tell me, you know, Mom, are you going to dance for the patients and make them happy? And I said, I sure am.
Well,
I
that
sure
was going to
am.
be the next question, you know, because you warmed our hearts here in New York in the midst of so much tragedy that was going on during the height of the pandemic when there was so much uncertainty, and you danced your way right into the hearts of so many families, you know, and people who lost loved ones. You were able to bring some joy in a very painful moment for them. And here you are again. What are they doing when they look at you dancing? Are they like, what is this lady doing? What is she doing?
Well, obviously, I mean, they're always looking at me going, what is she doing? And I'm just like, come dance with me. Let's just have fun. And honestly, they join. A lot of the kids do, and the parents as well. Even though they don't want to admit it, they love it. I know they do. I got some mad skills.
Of course you do. You want to dance right now? I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could do this all day.
Right.
We'll dance with you. Anna, I'm curious, though, with so much going on, so much stress, obviously, you take on the stress as a nurse of the patients that you care for. What are you doing there to keep your mental health preserved?
Yeah.
Well, I do take some walks along our little area. We have rented a house, and I'm part of Global Disaster Relief Team. And we all rented a house, and there's 30 of us sleeping in cots. All of us are sleeping in cots, maybe 40 of us in one house. And we go out and we take walks before our shifts or after our shifts, just to, just try to just relax and kind of compose what we just saw. And I mean, some of us cry. I've cried.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Ukrainian peoples are amazing people.
Yeah.
They are strong, and they are, I can tell you that in Lviv, they are fighting for their country, and they're amazing people. And I am just at awe with these people. And the refugees, it's hard to see them start a new life all over again. And it's just telling an 80-year-old who just crossed over and telling them, you're going to pick a country, you're going to start a new life.
Wow.
I just cry with them. We don't have to have a conversation. I just sit there and I just hold their hand and we cry.
And you know
and
what?
that's sometimes enough.
Well, you're providing medical care, Anna, but you're also providing so much emotional care, which is on such a deep level. And you continue to wow us. You're the epitome of a nurse. I mean, you are why we're celebrating International Nurses Day. So thank you for joining us. I know you're very busy, but we appreciate you joining us all the way from Leave this morning. Stay safe to you, okay? Yes. And we'll be following your journey, okay? Thanks so much for everything that you do.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for supporting us nurses.
Yeah, always. And we love you here in New York. Come back soon, okay?
Yes.
I will. I promise.
Thank you, Anna. What a bright light.
Gosh, she is, right? The bright red glasses and then her smile, everything.
Yeah, she really is a superhero.
Yeah.